2025, what a special year. Cleveland Muny Football League celebrates its 107th year. It is considered one of the oldest and best programs in our country. They play on high school turf fields, strict with age requirements, and much, much more. This only happens with their some 400 volunteers serving over 1,500 children throughout the greater Cleveland area. Their mission is to provide children ages 6 to 14 years old the opportunity to enjoy playing the game they love in a safe, organized, competitive, and fun environment. It has become more than just football recently. Life values are a big part of Muny football today, such as instilling confidence, character, respect, humility, discipline, leadership, sportsmanship, work ethic, teamwork, and self-esteem. The organization succeeds in not just determining by wins and losses, but how they meet these goals of instilling life values. We began a journey on TV20 with youth football championship games, all-star games, and cheerleaders day. Our first championship game today in this series of championships is the 8U division between the Westside Wolverines and the Ginn Elite Panthers. Welcome to Collinwood Athletic Complex football field today, folks, for the start of the 8U Muny Football Championship game. Hi, I'm John Good, and my partner Bill Myers is in the house tonight. Bill, tell us a little bit about Muny football and welcome.
Hey, John, how are you today? Yes, it is a beautiful field out here at Collinwood and a beautiful day for football. We're going to start with the Muny football game rules for the 8U. 8U is ages 8 and under and cannot turn 9 before July 31st. There is no weight limit. You get 2 coaches on the field for each team. The offensive coaches in the huddle, and then they move back 10 yards. Defensive coaches in the huddle, and then they move back 20 yards. It is a 8-minute quarters with a regulation clock.
Got some great referees today, as you can take a look at them right there again. Ralph King, Ed Washington Jr., Larry Wilcox, DJ Goodrum, all there today to make sure that the kids play it with the rules and have a great time. Some good experience there too. They'll be on the field.
Yeah, very balanced.
Keeping things in order. We look forward to those guys' call for today. Let's take a look at the key players of the game real quick. We'll start off with the Westside Wolverines. With the Westside Wolverines, we got William Shannon as the head coach. As you can see right there, the key players, though, Jeremiah Banks. A heart and soul of the team, a leader, a strong team captain. You got offensive lineman James Riley Jr., tough physical player, big hitter on defense, and team captain. And running back Josiah Brown, who's a talented player, and you're going to hear his name being called all day long.
And for Glenville, the Elite Panthers, you have running back and right outside linebacker Justin Brown. Says he's a smart player, gets them out of tough yards and always around the ball. He's also a team captain. You also have wide receiver and right outside linebacker Kai Jackson Paldo. Breaks a lot of tackles, very shifty runner, big hitter on defense. And then you have number 9, the left tackle, Samuel McCrimmon. Strong, physical, quick, tough player, and also a team captain.
Thank you, Bill. And I look forward to calling the game with you and your insight on today's exciting 8U football game. But right now, we're going to take it down to the field to the director of Cleveland Muny Football, Jason Dunn, for a player introduction.
Cleveland, it's football time. We want to welcome everybody to our 2025 8U Division City Championship game between the Westside Wolverines and the Ginn Elite Panthers. So we're going to start with the player introductions for the Westside Wolverines. Number 0, Jeremiah Banks. Number 4, Xavier Palacio. Number 5, Tyreek Harvey. Number 7, Tyron Calhoun. Number 8, Rahman Hernandez. Number 12, Zael Lewis. Number 34, Mason Roscoe. Number 18, Kanan Davis. Number 21, Josiah Brown. Number 22, Jamal Banks. Number 25, Elijah Scott. Number 30, Remington Spurlock. Number 31, James Riley Jr. Number 99, Carlos Nava. Number 3, Darrell Clay. Number 9, Anthony Bird. Number 23, Devontae Edmonds Jr. Number 33, Christopher Lucas. Number 90, Wyatt Bagwell. Number 10, Sideline Calhoun Brown. And number 13, Jason Sorensen. The Westside Wolverines are coordinated by Damian Johnson, head coach William Shannon, D coordinator Damian Johnson, and the rest of the staff. All right, player intros for the Glenville Elite Panthers. Number 0, Zayden Torian. Number 1, Kai Jackson Paldo. Number 2, Aiden Dixon. Number 3, Cedric Sanderford Jr. Number 4, Javon Amir Hayes. Number 5, Justice Brown. Number 7, Darion Jackson. Number 8, Brandon Perkins Jr. Number 9, Samuel McCrimmon III. Number 11, Christian Williams. Number 20, Ja'Kay Hobson Norman. Number 24, Miracle Overton. Number 25, King Smith. Number 00, Parker Keith. Number 10, Aubrey Lucas. Number 12, Aiden Davis. Number 13, Kai Smith. Number 17, Amir Armstrong. Number 18, Mariel Lattimore. Number 44, Drew Ford. And number 99, Perryon Patton. The Glenville Elite Panthers is coordinated by Sean Perkins, head coach Tavion Paldo, defensive coordinator Darius Richards, and offensive coordinator Cedric Sanderford Sr. Let's play ball.
All right. And welcome to the 8U championship game. This is the first game of the championship series here in Cleveland Muny football for the 2025 season. Back to the Westside Wolverines, very talented and gifted coaching staff. William Shannon, the head coach, Damon Johnson, offensive coordinator, William Shannon, defensive coordinator, who will be starting off with the ball today. The Westside Wolverines really want to try to run the ball 85% of the time. Throw the ball, they want to try to run the ball 85% of the time, throw the ball 15% of the time. The playoff wins here, 7-0. They put the ball on the ground the first play. That's not the way you want to start the game off. As you can see right there, number 4 jumping on the ball right away to make sure the opposing team didn't get it. That's Xavier jumping on the football, making sure they keep hold possession of. So second down and 15. It looks like, as we finish going through the key players and talking about some of the things that the coaches want to get done and they think they'll be successful here today. Didn't handle the snap too well. Tried to get around the right side, but he swarmed and brought down by the entire defensive line. It looked like good job right there by the Ginn Elite Panthers, and the Westside Wolverines are starting off a little slow, Bill.
Yeah, Glenville is really swarming to the ball. You had 2 miscues on the snap between the quarterback and the center. Quarterback seems to fumble that ball a few times. And there, oh wow, you got a hit there, heading in. Good that he recovered it though. So even though they lost the ball on a fumble on both, they were able to recover.
And we want to thank TV20 for bringing us those instant replays for this 8U championship game. Some fine gentlemen down there in the booth working with us to make sure that your watching pleasure is taken in by the entire Cleveland area. As they take off right down the middle of the field, Bill, and tries to pick up some positive yards. Looks like the coach just wanted to get something positive, and looks like they'll be punting the ball right here on 4th down. Yeah,
you're looking at about a 4th and almost 15, so definitely you don't want to give Glenville the ball that close to the scoring, to the end zone. So they're going to punt it away, and as in the rules, it'll be a 20-yard walk-off, and then they'll get a 15-second runoff on the clock, and then Glenville Elite will have the ball.
Well, these two teams met earlier in the year, Bill, and Glenville Elite Panthers actually prevailed 13-0 over the Westside Wolverines. So that's got to be a great mental edge coming into this game, especially on this level, championship level. The playoff wins for the Westside Wolverines, 7-0 against Impact Youth Bears, 18-0 against the West United Gators. So the defense has been playing outstanding as they like to swarm, win the line of scrimmage, and the offense must sustain and score. That first possession, Bill, they weren't able to sustain, and they definitely didn't score. As you can see, the Elite Panthers with their first possession of the ball game.
Yep, definitely. Looks like we have a timeout on the field. Definitely with Glenville, they definitely had a big win in their first round of the playoffs, beating the Collinwood Cobras 56-0, and then coming back in their second round and winning 19-0 against Five Family. But it looks like both of these teams don't give up points at all, or did not give up points at all during this playoff run. So it's going to be interesting to see if both of these defenses are nasty today and stingy.
Again, the Westside Wolverines top players, James Riley Jr., all-star, tough physical player, big hitter on defense, the team captain, number 22, tight end and left defensive end, Jamal Banks, an anchor of the defense, tough, solid tackler, and a leader and team captain. And then you have number 0, who's the quarterback and left outside linebacker, Jeremiah Banks, who is the heart and soul of the team and the leader, a strong team captain. William Shannon, the head coach, attended Rhodes High School, 8 years of Muny basketball, football, 8 years of Muny football and played basketball growing up. So those basketball guys always seem to gravitate over to the football side as they take the ball around the right side. And he's got some room to roll, a little stiff arm there at the 40-yard line, but he keeps his legs moving. You got to bring him down as the Westside Wolverine tackler on that play. Looks like it's number 0. We just talked about him. Jeremiah Banks was running with the ball carrier, but just not quite able to bring him down without a big game first, Bill.
Yeah, huge runs for Banks there. Gets him a first down, gets him inside almost to the 30-yard line and out of bounds. So that's a huge play for Glenville on their first play of this drive coming in.
Glenville Elite Panthers, 6-1. Tavion Paldo, Cedric Sandifer Sr., Darius Richards are the coaches, head coach, offensive coordinator, and defensive coordinator. Glenville, rich in tradition, football, talent. Had to put the ball on the ground. That's not good. And it looks like...
Who's got it? It
looks like the Wolverines.
Turnover. First turnover of the game.
So Glenville gives up a gift inside Wolverine territory. As that first 4 and out, they'll be able to redeem themselves. You take a look at it on the replay right here, Bill.
Oh yeah, he just lost it there. That's 3 fumbles in the first quarter here. Had 3 balls lost. I wonder if that ball, I don't think at this new field, I don't know if the ground is slippery or the ball is slippery out there, but you got 3 fumbles on the ground already, and Glenville unfortunately lost that one and gave it right back to the Wolverines.
The number one concern for coaches on this level, Bill, is ball security.
Definitely.
Young age, a little careless sometimes. The fundamentals are so important, and the coaches do a great job of teaching those fundamentals. You won't see the ball on the ground too much, especially at the championship level, but miscues do happen.
Yes, definitely. And even with Glenville, one of the things that they're saying is that their defense must fill the gaps and win at the line of scrimmage.
Westside Wolverines, big hole in the middle right there for the running back as he takes off for one of the best positive plays for the Wolverines today as they pick up about 6. It'll be 2nd down and 4. Let's take a look at the starting lineup for the Westside Wolverines as we'll go from left to right. Joel Lewis, left tackle. Elijah King, left guard. James Riley Jr., center. Carlos Nava, 99, right guard. Mason Roscoe, 13, right tackle. Kanan Davis, 18. Jamal Banks is the tight end. Jeremiah Banks, quarterback. Josiah Brown, Xavier Palacios, and Ramon Hernandez, the running backs. As they try that right side again, not much there. This brings up a big 3rd down and about, I'm going to say about 4.5.
Yeah, as we look at the Glenville's starting defense, we have at the left defensive end, you have Miracle Obleton. Aiden Dixon is your left defensive tackle. Christian Williams is at your right defensive tackle. Samuel McCrimmon, we've heard that name earlier. He's your right defensive end. Then you have Darian Jackson as your left corner. Cedric Sandifer Jr. is your right corner. Then at your left outside linebacker, you have Kai Jackson Paldo. You have Brandon Perkins as your inside linebacker, along with Javion Amir Hayes as your other inside linebacker. Your right outside linebacker is Justin Brown, and Zayden Torian serves as your safety.
There you have it, folks, the starting defense and offense for the Wolverines and the Panthers as the Wolverines take the ball off the right side, running tough and hard. And he looks like he might be close to a first down, and yeah, they're going to give it to him.
Yeah, official gives the first down signal.
So good, tough run right there.
Move the sticks as we get in here to this, as the clock is running, 3:14 and running left in the first quarter.
Let's take a look at it right here, Bill. Just a tough outside run that right there by the heart and soul of this team, Jeremiah Banks, number 0 at the quarterback position. Again, ball security being at a premium, especially at a game of this importance, Bill. It's going to be a lot of direct snaps to the quarterback, and he's going to be taking off. So it'll be testing the discipline of that Glenville defense.
Definitely, John. And when you're holding the ball like that many times, and like you said, you've heard that name, Banks a lot coming in here. It's going to be important for him to make sure that he holds on to that ball.
First down, fresh set of downs as the Wolverines approach midfield. Ball's on the 44-yard line. And there's that man again with the football, Banks, as he tried to get around the right side. They like that right side, it looks like.
Yeah. Tackle made by number 4. Javion Haynes, inside line, the right inside linebacker. He came up, and again, as they said, defense must fill gaps. That was one of the things head coach Tavion Paldo talked about. He wants those defenses to fill those gaps, and on that play, number 4 came in and made sure he cleaned up to make sure that they didn't get much yardage on that play.
This is definitely a right-handed football team with Carlos Nava, Mason Roscoe on that right side, along with Kanan Davis and Jamal Banks, tight end, all-star. So you'll see them pounding that right side. They must see something on that side, too, as offensive coordinator. Let's go straight ahead there for a couple.
We got a turnover. Another one.
Wow. Did you see the ball come out? I didn't see the ball come
out. I saw the head lineman run up, stopping the clock, and there it is, first down, going the other way to Glenville.
Ralph King gives the order. Ball is going the other way. Oh, he never got the snap. And the ball just kicked around. And
popped right on out, and they took advantage of it.
They sure did, and there's the mistake. Even now, each team with a giveaway. Yep. That's one thing that's you do want to eliminate in a championship game is you don't want to have any turnovers, but there are going to be some, and it's not that they happen. It's what you do about it, right, Bill?
Definitely. You have to take advantage of any turnover that you get because you never know. You never know how it's going to play out as the game goes on. So those turnovers are important. And you have to take care of the ball, as you mentioned earlier, John. Mm-hmm. Taking care of the ball is vastly important in this game of this magnitude, being a championship game.
And a game at this stage of the season, you probably won't see too many as the quarterback gets a direct snap, takes off on the left side, weaves his way down the sideline and out of bounds at about the 39-yard line, 31-yard line.
That was number 1. That was Kai Jackson Paldo, as we call this offensive starting group for the Glenville Elite Panthers. Javion Amir Hayes is your tight end. Samuel McCrimmon is your left tackle. Janky Hobson Norman is your left guard. Christian Williams is your center. King Smith is your right tackle, and Miracle Overton is your right. King Smith is your right guard, and Miracle Overton is your right tackle. Kai Jackson Paldo serves as your wide receivers, as well as Dorian Jackson. He's out of there.
He switches hands. He make a cutback again and again. Great job by that young man right there, number 9.
That number 9, that is Samuel. That's Samuel McCrimmon. Yeah, that's Samuel McCrimmon, number 9.
Yeah, McCrimmon did a great job following his blockers. That right side was wide open for him, and he just did a good job of.
He got out of there, great cutback.
Great cutback. Stretched that defense out, saw an opening on the inside, cutback, and was able to pick up some positive yards. And now they are in the red zone for the first time this afternoon.
Your quarterback, Aiden Dixon, and your running backs, Justin Brown and Cedric Sandifer, lined up in the eye.
It looks like it's going to be number 1, Jackson Paldo, as he weaves his way through the middle, picks up about 3. And that is the first quarter, ladies and gentlemen. So I hope you enjoyed the first quarter. We had a couple of turnovers, some big plays, some big runs. But the quarter ends 0-0, and we'll be right back with the 8U championship game here at Collinwood Sports Complex 2025.
The Division of Recreation offers 3 age groups for co-ed volleyball: youth 8 to 11, juniors 12 to 14, and seniors 15 to 17 years old. Training, instruction, equipment, and uniforms are provided free of charge. Players and instructors participate in training on the proper fundamentals of volleyball prior to the start of the season. Games will start the week of November 3rd, 2025, so register today. You are just a bump set spike away from having a fantastic fall. Please contact your nearest neighborhood resource and recreation or call 664-2325 for more information.
Welcome back to Collinwood Sports Complex here in Cleveland, Ohio, as you're looking at the 8U championship game, the beginning of the Cleveland Muny Football Championship Series here on a beautiful day, Saturday afternoon in Collinwood. The Glenville Panthers, Elite Panthers, are in the red zone for the first time tonight with a full backfield. Quarterback takes the snap and
flag on the play.
We got a flag on the play. It looks like it's going to be some motion. As you can see exactly what the Glenville Elite Panthers were thinking. They were going to bring their number 0 around to make a play.
Looks like the head lineman called an encroachment on the defense.
Before the snap, all sides, defense number 30, 5-yard penalty. Repeat the down, first down.
So,
offside.
Was that the first penalty of the day?
I believe so.
Yeah, first penalty of the day. So for 8-year-olds, they're not doing too bad.
Yeah, Christopher Lucas jumped off sides there for the Wolverines.
Hold your water, Christopher. On the center. See, snap. Hold, he's going to keep it. He's going for the outside, stiff arm, and he's going to get in the end zone. For the first score of the ball game. And that'd be number 0 for the Glenville Elite Panthers. That would be Parker Keith, I believe. Honor roll student. Favorite team is the Giants. As you see him just gives a stiff arm right there to the defender, and no, he had no help on the outside. Supposed to be a guy out there containing him, but he was able to speed his way right into the end zone as Parker Keith with the first score of the day. Noble Academy, 3rd grader. Favorite football team is the Giants, and Cam Scatterboo is his favorite player. Scatterboo's having a good year, too.
Yeah, over there with the Giants, he's doing his thing. He's got a lot going on for him over there. Those Giants look strong.
Yeah, they finally found a quarterback. Ball's on the ground, and that'll blow the play dead. So that will leave them without the extra point, folks. And they will take the lead as the Elite Panthers score first, 6-0 here at Collinwood Complex in the 8U championship game.
Yeah, we got our first score of the game. Nice run to the outside there by the runner. Got right into the end zone. Unfortunately, they did not convert the extra point. And so the Westside Wolverines will get an opportunity to get that ball on offense and try to match what Glenville just did on the field as they'll start on the 35-yard line.
Wolverines 6-1 with a regular season record, 8-1 overall. Glenville Elite Panthers, the same, 6-1 record, 8-1 overall. Again, I mentioned before that they played earlier in the season with Glenville Elite Panthers winning 13-0 over the Westside Wolverines. Defensive keys for the Elite Panthers. Defense must fill the gaps, win the line of scrimmage, play physical and aggressive. Their biggest concern is containing the outside, and that's definitely one of the biggest concerns for the Westside Wolverines is they didn't show good containment on that touchdown run by the Elite Panthers. So they won't contain the outside. We've already got to look at some of their key players in Justice Brown, Jackson Paldo, and Samuel McCrimmons, who is definitely all over the place. First down for the Westside Wolverines. They try the middle, and there's a whole stack of people, and the whole defense is there. Good job by that defense of the Panthers.
Glenville was waiting. As that ball came in through the middle, everybody converged inside there to make that tackle. That was a team effort. That was a great defensive stop by the Glenville Elite team.
Westside Wolverines offensive coordinator Damon Johnson, who's also serves as the coordinator and the owner of the organization. Damon, one of the finest coaches in this league, one of the finest people in this league. Turned a lot of young men and young ladies' lives around with his work over there on the west side. And he's really one of the true heroes and gems of Cleveland Muni football.
And it's great to have people like that in an organization like that. Gives these kids something to look up to and to aspire to be, even after they're done playing the game.
And they try the left side, and they got absolutely nowhere. That Glenville defense pounded them into the ground, and that's going to bring up a big third down.
Yeah, John, they got right up in there, and you can see why this team has given up no points in the playoffs this season. And I can pretty much tell you, if they've not given up any points in the playoffs, they probably didn't give up many during the regular season as well, because the way that they swarmed on that, they're pretty stingy.
You know, one of the things I've always noticed about Glenville teams, I don't care if it's Elite, I don't care if it's Panthers, I don't care if it's Cats, Dogs, or Mice, all those Glenville players can run. They are really good runners. They're not afraid. They'll hit you. As you see right there, they meet the guy right there in the hole.
Tackle for a loss. TFL. That looks like Zayden Torian that's in on that stop initially, along with the other players that jumped in on it as well. So again, that stingy Glenville defense.
That's Metting right there in the hole, right That's number 4.
Number 4. I take that back. Number 4.
That would be Javon Amir Hayes.
Javon Hayes, yes. Javon Hayes. He's had a couple of big plays so far in this first half. Yeah. He's doing his thing there.
Yeah, these little puppies will bite, won't they?
I tell you, but yeah, just back to what you were saying earlier about those Glenville teams. It's something about their ability to move. They are some runners, truly are some runners. Move to the ball, fly to the ball. As we got a punt and a walk-off there. Looks like Glenville will get the ball on the 41-yard line.
You know, that athleticism at such a young age, I think it comes from the community and the the background and support that they have for sports in that area. Of course, Glenville, we know they have a great track history. They have a great track pride. And the kids, the young boys and girls, start running at an early age. And it's certainly on display. You can see it in the football side of things when these guys take the field.
Yeah, and that's the great thing about sports. You always get an opportunity, whatever the sport is.
Glenville coming off the left side, big hole, great block. And he's going to outrun them all the way to the end zone. That's number 4. Oh, no, he's not. Oh, my. Wow. Where did that guy come from? That one looks like number 0.
Is that 0?
That's 0
for? If it's 0, it's Jeremiah Banks.
Yeah, Jeremiah. Wow. You can see him all the way out. He's not even in the picture right now. But great job, great vision by the running back.
Great angle to take, too, as well, going to make that tackle. Yeah, that was number 0, Jeremiah Banks. And we talk about track speed, and Westside Wolverines said, don't count us out when it comes to that track. We got some runners over here as well, as he hawked that guy down to keep him out of the end zone. Hopefully they can get a stand there and get a stop.
All right, Wolverines, your guys can run too. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to insult anybody. But great job there by the all-star as he caught Hayes. Oh, they got him bottled up now. They're going the wrong way. Good job by that defense.
And that's a great opportunity to talk about why you never give up on a play. That defensive stop that the Wolverines just made now has pushed Glenville back to the 14-yard line after having a 1st and goal.
Yeah, that was a great job on defense by the Westside Wolverines. Wow. Number 21 came up with that tackle, Josiah Brown, the all-star for the Wolverines, showing great toughness on that play, keeping his outside responsibilities, turning that ball carrier back in, and most importantly, getting him down on the ground. So it's 3:16 left to go.
Looks like we got a timeout on the play.
At 3:16. That is your first charge timeout. We have 3 remaining.
In the first half, as you heard Ralph King, the head referee,
Hey, what happened?
that he had one, that was their first timeout used, as he gets his mic situation straightened out.
And we didn't get a chance. Let's talk about that Wolverines defense. We didn't get a chance to call them out. At the left defensive end, we got Jamal Banks. Carlos Nava plays your left defensive tackle. James Riley Jr. plays your right defensive tackle. Remington Spurlock plays your right defensive end. You have Kanan Davis as your left cornerback, or you have Raman Hernandez as your right cornerback. Your linebackers are Jeremiah Banks, who's your left outside linebacker, Xavier Palacios as your left inside linebacker, Elijah King as your right outside linebacker, and Josiah Brown as your strong safety. Tyrone Calhoun is back there in the back covering the safety position.
It's good to see all the all-stars on these two teams stepping up and making plays as the ball goes. The first pass of the game, puts it out there. Oh!
Almost intercepted. Good defense. Good defense by the Wolverines. And they've got these Glenville Elite guys down to a 3rd down and goal, meaning that they have to get into the end zone. They have to score. There are no first downs there. So that rundown by the Wolverines was a huge stop for them because they've seemed to keep Glenville out of the end zone here on this drive.
And that's Jeremiah Banks again on that defensive pass breakup. He has been all over the field, folks, and he is the defensive player who ran down Hayes on that long run. He didn't give up on it, and it saved a touchdown as the Glenville Elite Panthers have been backing up ever since they got down here. Hike the ball, it's going to try the right side with a sweep, jet sweep. We got a flag on the play, thrown in the holding area.
Usually in the holding area when it comes out like that, John.
So we'll see, and yep, that is the sign that the referee's making over there on the side. As Ralph King will have the call as they mark off the penalty.
Doing the run. Holding. Offense number 1. 10 yards from the spot of the foul. Repeat the down. 3rd down.
And like I said before, Glenville's been going the wrong way ever since they got down there.
Ever since that, the last positive yardage that they had was that big long run, and they have been going backwards ever since. 3rd and goal from the 19.
Ball snap, direct snap to the quarterback. He's got some room on the left side. He's trying to get away. He's not going to get away from Banks. He is not going to get away from Mr. Banks, the all-star for the Wolverines. Has been all over the field, folks. And he single-handedly shut down this Panthers offense on this series.
Yes, Banks is doing just that. There are no banking hours on Saturday that Mr. Banks says. We're going to shut this down. Nothing's happening while I'm here.
Wow, I couldn't have put it no better. No deposits, no withdrawals. The bank is closed, huh? Big down here. This 4th down.
4th and goal.
We'll see what offensive coordinator Cedric Sandiford Jr. has up his sleeves. They hike the ball up.
Looks like receiver left a little early over here for Glenville on the left side.
Yeah, that's one of the biggest challenges, too, at this age group.
False start. Offense, number 7. 5-yard penalty. Repeat 4th down.
That was number 7, couldn't quite hold his water. Darion Jackson.
Yeah, was a little excited about that play there. Was trying to get a head start on it before the ball.
Yeah,
which you can't do.
Wide receivers never should be off. They're looking in at the ball.
Oh, man, yeah, that's some extra running waiting to happen in a situation like that.
Uh-oh, another pass. He's wide open. Oh! Wow!
Oh, seems like we had a blown coverage there or something in there. But, yeah, he's made up for that offsides.
Yes, he did.
Jackson did by catching that touchdown pass.
Yes, he did. He surely did make up for that as Great pass, great catch. As hopefully we'll get to see the replay as Mason Roscoe, the cornerback, looked a little lost there.
Yeah.
Kind of, lost track.
Seems as though he thought he had some help over top. As he turned around and looked and saw that the help wasn't there, he was a little bit confused. So I don't know if it was a blown coverage or a misassignment call on that, but either way, Glenville sure took advantage of it. The first positive yard since that long run, and they got a long 4th and goal touchdown out of it.
So that's the second score of the game for the Panthers. And this is a team that only throws the ball 15% of the time, which is pretty normal at this age group, but a beautiful execution for the second score of the game. They're going to try to throw it again. He got a man open, and he catches the football. They went right back to that side of the field.
That's either zero. Is that Torian?
Yep.
All right, Zayden Torian on the extra point.
So they found something that they liked, the offensive coordinator, Sandiford. He's found something over there that he likes. As you take a look at the instant replay, quarterback just standing there, just threw the football up for grabs and just waiting on technique to kick in after that.
Yeah, great throw, put the ball up and put it up high, put it up behind the defensive player, and he was able to get the catch. Great pitch and catch by Glenville to go up 13-0.
And folks, at 8U, it's easier said than done. Those pass plays, I tell you.
Definitely.
So Glenville scores for the second time here in the first half. 13-0 is the score. 1:24 left to go in this 8U championship game as Glenville is mimicking the score that they beat Westside Wolverines earlier in the season, 13-0, and here we stand right before the half at 13-0.
Yeah, Westside Wolverines needs to get a little bit momentum going head into this half. You got 1:24 left in the first half. They want to try to at least get a score going in before this halftime comes so that they can have some momentum to start the second half. They're only down 2 scores, so the game is not over.
No, it's far from being over. They need a big play, and second half they're going to have to play some defense. They're really going to have to play some defense with this explosive team. This Glenville team has got a lot of talent, so they'll take them in at halftime and coach them up.
Looks like we have either an illegal touching or a timeout call, one of the things.
A lot of instruction on this level, folks. As you can see, as Bill said at the beginning of the broadcast and stating the rules, there's a coach on the field at 8U. And this by choice. If you have a team that can run offense and defense without the coach, that's fine. But this is still a learning division. He tried the left side. He's stumbling. He's trying to get to the line of scrimmage, and he won't quite make it.
No
back
gain,
to the line
it
of
looks
scrimmage.
like. No gain, it looks like. And, John, you're absolutely right. It does have a lot of patience. You have to have a lot of patience at this level when teaching this game. And the great thing about it with Muny football is not only does it look like the coaches are patient with the players, it also looks like the officials are very patient with the players. They take the time out to help assist in teaching what it is that those coaches are teaching these guys at practice every week. So it's good that the organization comes together as a whole on all levels to make sure that the kids get an understanding of the game.
Samuel McCrimmon's on that tackle, that last play. Very well said, Bill. We have a lot of great volunteers in this league that really teach the game of football the right way. And believe me, the high school coaches in the area are very thankful.
You can imagine, yeah,
They're
definitely.
very thankful. We have a lot of our kids have gone on and did well between the lines, in the halls of the school and academia, and we're really, really proud of them.
Yeah.
The latest one being Bo Jackson down at Ohio State right now.
Yeah, definitely. As we get
Muny.
ready to hit into the half here.
Yep. Muny alumnus and doing well down at Ohio State as a freshman. As Bill just mentioned, we go into the half with the Glenville Elite Panthers with a controlling sizable lead, 13-0 over the Westside Wolverines. We'll be back right after this for coaches' interviews with the director, Jason Dunn, down on the field.
Hey, this is Jason Dunn at the halftime with the coach of the Westside Wolverines, Anthony Smith. Hey, how you doing today, Coach?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. How y'all doing?
Hey, doing great. Hey, just want to first off, congratulate you guys for making the championship game. Got off to a slow start offensively with 2 fumbled snaps on that first drive. Ended up going 3 and out. Defense have been playing well, but you guys are giving up the big play. What do you do to control that offense for Glenville?
We just gotta contain the outside, man. We see they want to get to the outside. They want to get to their sideline. We just gotta have our ends bubble out, turn everything inside, and have our backers and our DBs, finishing up everything after they turn it inside.
Yeah, you guys are making a lot of effort plays. Glenville broke off a 50-yard run, and one of you guys hawked him down and caught him, and you guys had him go in the reverse and kind of fell asleep. Got him in the 4th down, and they put the ball in the air on a touchdown and an extra point. How do you wake your kids up and come back and rally and control this game in the second half?
We just tell them the mistakes. And we fix it. We got a group of kids that listen, and we just let them know, like, those type of drives defensively we got to capitalize on. We can't let those ones get away from us. We was already down 6 at that point. We can't give up those points that close to the end zone. We got to get that ball back and trust our offense to drive the ball back down the field.
All right, well, thanks, Scott. Sounds like you had a great plan, Coach. Look forward to you guys chipping away and taking control of the second half.
Oh, yeah, no problem. Thank you.
Hey, how you doing, Coach Paldo? Jason Dunn, Director of Muny Football. Hey, first off, congratulations on making it to the championship.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, so just want to talk about this first half. Hey, you guys got off to a slow start, turning the ball over on the first drive, but then you came back and forced a turnover, had a few big runs, and actually put the ball in the air to get the ball in the end zone. What do you do this second half to keep this momentum going?
We just got to do some of the things we did in the first half, which was keep our same mentality, which was next play mentality. I try not to let the kids dwell on any mistakes. At this age, they can get in their own head. So just keep on moving them along, keeping them thinking about the next play.
And that's a great job right there, keeping the kids level-headed. You look at the scoreboard, you still see that 0. So I'm pretty sure that you're excited about ending the game with a 0. It's nothing like pitching a shutout in the championship.
Absolutely. That's what we preach. We want to come out here and dominate in every facet of the game. My defense is playing very, very, very good today. Defensive line is dominating the line of scrimmage. So if we continue to do that, I think we will see the 0 at the end of the game.
Okay. Hey, well, Coach, you're doing a tremendous job. Look forward to a photo finish for you.
Thank you.
Welcome back to Collinwood Sports Complex, where we're here with the 8U championship game between the Westside Wolverines and the Glenville Elite Panthers. The Glenville Elite Panthers are up 13-0, same score that they finished with earlier in the season. But the Wolverines will be fighting and trying to stay in this game, but Glenville comes off right off the bat with a big run on the left side. As that man, number 3, that time on the carry for Glenville is Cedric Sandiford Jr.
Yes, Cedric got out there to the outside there, shedded that tackle there, that attempted tackle a couple times, and finally got brought down by number 21 for the Westside Wolverines, Josiah Brown.
Good job, guys. There's the height, there's the handoff, a little flimsy handoff, but he gets the ball, but he breaks outside.
Block.
He's got some speed. Good block. There goes Brown again. They've caught him. but not before he picks up about 37 yards.
Huge run.
For a first down, and the Glenville Elite Panthers come out of the locker room in the second half smoking.
Big run on that play. I believe it might have been by Kai Jackson Paldo that pulled that off. He cut out there to the right, and great block by one of the offensive linemen there for Glenville. And gain of possession has been the tail of the tape for the first half, where even though Westside Wolverines had the most number of plays with 13 and Glenville only had 7, Glenville still had 3 first downs to Westside Wolverines 1. Good tackle on the play there. Glenville's had 2 pass attempts, and both of them, as we know, ended in a touchdown and an extra point. 1 pass completion, 23 pass yards for the Glenville Elite, whereas Westside Wolverines didn't have nothing. 110 rushing yards for Glenville, as you see those 2 big, huge runs where Westside Wolverines have been held to 17. So total yards, Glenville Elite has 133, where Westside has 17. Both teams have had 1 turnover, and both have had 2 penalties.
There's the hike of the ball. It's second down. They're going to try the left side, stab inside, cuts outside. Stiff arm, and he's at the 10, stumbles at the 9, and he's going to be out at around the 11, 10 and a half. But a good, tough run, but good defense right there by the Wolverines. They did not let him get outside as he was trying to get there, and on the ball carrier was Samuel McCrimmons, as you see there with a real nice stiff arm, carrying the ball on the outside like he's supposed to.
That may look like that may be Perkins. That looks like number 8.
That is
like
Perkins.
Number 8 on the sleeve there.
No,
you know, a lot of the number 8. If you look on the sleeve there, a lot of those jerseys now, when those guys are wearing those back braces and everything, they bunch up the jerseys in the back, and it's hard to see the numbers. So it's good that we get a chance to see those sleeves and see those numbers.
So he's able to pick up the first down. There's another pass. Man's open, caught. And he caught it, and he's out at about the 2. So they found something on that side of the ball. It looks like there was a switch up with personnel. I don't see the same player out there that we saw in the first half at that cornerback position. So they have replaced him. That was Mason Roscoe was
Hurry up
there.
Offense there.
Uh-oh. And he dives in for the score. And Glenville comes right out and marches right down the field for a touchdown. Did that a touchdown?
I believe so. It looked like Aiden Dixon. Did he get in?
I only saw
no one
referee.
signal.
And I don't see points up on the scoreboard.
There's no indication of a score.
As we take a look at it again right here.
Yeah, we had a quick snap. We had a quick snap there. I wonder if maybe the ready for play whistle wasn't blown.
Wasn't blown yet, yeah. And they blew it dead before. Okay. It looked like that's offsides right there.
Yeah,
missed the tackle. Jump. And they said no, he didn't get in. Was that for a 2-point try?
So, yeah, that looks like the extra point. Let's try to figure out what we have here. We got no signal as to whether or not it was a touchdown, but it looks as though they did count it as a score. And if that was the case, the credit will go to Aiden Dixon for the touchdown. No extra point scored. Looks like that second attempt of a run that was stopped was an extra point attempt.
And we apologize for that, folks. As you're viewing here, there's a little confusion. We didn't get a clear sign for the referees on the touchdown. I did see the far line judge with his arms up, but it just wasn't clear enough for us. And then they didn't put the score up until late.
Right.
So 19-0 as Glenville comes out of the locker room with a 13-0 lead, gets the ball first, and drives down and score for a 19-0 lead here in this 8U championship game at Collinwood Sports Complex.
Yeah, and it does seem like Glenville is trying to mix it up a little bit. They've been passing the ball a little more regularly, trying to get that 15% passing usage that they have in each and every game. So they've been throwing the ball pretty pretty regularly and getting those catches, and those receivers have been bringing the ball in, and then they've been hurrying up quick, get the run in, as we saw, touchdown by Aiden Dixon to get that score. And yeah, Glenville has now taken a 19-0 lead on the Westside Wolverines.
Tavion Paldo, the head coach of the Elite Panthers, as you see the Wolverine coming right around the side. He stabs inside, goes back outside. And that's Brown.
Brown can't cause a fumble. The ball was already down.
Yep, he's already down, but a good run right there.
Signifies that the ball was already done. Yes, definitely. Westside Wolverine will need more plays like that in this second half. Great run. Great run. Runner got out there to the outside.
And there he is, Jeremiah Banks, who's been all over the field. Need to switch that ball to the outside, but fine young run right there.
Excellent run.
And that puts them in Glenville territory for 1st and 10. So the clock is the biggest enemy right now for the Wolverines, as Coach Damon Johnson gets them in and out of the huddle. They're going to have to move a little bit more sense of urgency because it's 4 minutes to go right now in the third quarter.
Yeah.
Twins to the left. Full backfield. I'm pretty sure we're going to see another dose of Brown, as he's going to get the direct snap, and he goes to the left, and he's going to try the outside. He gets outside. He's got one man to beat to get over around the corner, stiff-arms him and stumbles out of bounds, but not before he picks up about 8.
Look how big that not even.
Good 8-yard run by Banks, it looked like, on the direct snap and run to the left there.
Coach Johnson trying to minimize the mistakes, keep the snap count simple, snapping it straight to the quarterback, so there's not much handing that ball off, an exchange of the football. Just try to get on the scoreboard so he can get his young pups some momentum.
Yeah, it looks like they need about 3.5 yards for another first and to keep this drive alive.
But they just want to be positive yards. If they get some positive yards, pick up about at least half of it right here, it won't be as much pressure for the third down play. But hey, let's go ahead and get that first down right now. We'll see what the Brown and Kansas can do. It looks like he wants to throw, and he's going to get – he's running away from it. He picks up the first down and some more, cuts inside, and then taken down by the other number 0, I think, on that play, or that number 1? No, that's number 1 for Glenville.
Kai Paldo.
All right.
Kai Paldo on the tackle there. Great tackle there made. Good touchdown saving tackle because he cut back. Banks cut back there, and had he got a little bit more space there, he might have been heading to the end zone.
So Paldo making his father, head coach Paldo, proud, making a nice tackle right there. Brown was trying to be on his way. 2:31 left to go in the third quarter.
Sideline warning. Defense.
Sideline warning for the Glenville Elite Panthers. Sometimes the coaches do get a little anxious. Championship game, and at this particular moment, these guys they're up, they're winning. But it has been a huge emphasis.
Defense. Timeout is called at 2:31. 2:31 on the timeout. That is your second charge timeout. You have 2 remaining.
Ready to move, groove, and feel great? Join us at Frederick Douglass Neighborhood Resource and Recreation Center for yoga and line dancing for ages 18 and up. Refresh your mind, energize your body, and connect with the community. Call 216-664-6882 or stop by Frederick Douglass at 15401 Miles Avenue for more information. Don't miss out. Your wellness journey starts now.
The game of football, sports in general, teaches you so many things about life that if you apply the true principles and live by them, you can be successful.
Definitely.
And
it looks flag on the play.
Looked like the defense jumped. Yeah, defensive end. No excuse for defense jumping offside. All you got to do is watch the ball. So this is a little late in the year to be jumping offsides.
Offsides. Defense number 10, lined up in the neutral zone.
If you see a
5-yard
guy,
penalty. Repeat first down.
See a guy running around the track after the game is over. That's the one who jumped off.
That's exactly what you know why. You'll hear those coaches scream, and you'll hear those coaches scream. They'll tell them check in with the ref, check in with the official. But you can see the ball. Look at the ball.
There's Brown trying the left side, but no blocking. And
tackle for a loss.
Plus, he's got, 1, 2, 3, 4 guys there. As you see that young man right there, number 8, comes strutting out of the pile, Brandon Perkins.
Yep, that Glenville defense is still swarming to the ball, even in the second half. When you look at some of these plays and these things happening, you see there's always multiple players from Glenville that's flying to the ball. When there's a tackle that's coming in and a tackle that's being made, very seldom do you see just one player there. It's always 2 and 3 and 4 guys heading to that ball. That's good coaching there.
Coach Sean Perkins does an excellent job with these young kids, getting them ready for the next level. And, he refuses to move up. He likes to stay at that 6, 7, 8 U level to prepare not only the kids, but some of the families to be able to transition into, the type of service that you need in order to. Oh, wow! What a play! Oh! Wow!
Great pitch and catch. Great pitch and catch there.
Good tackle there by Darion Jackson. He saved a touchdown, but an excellent job by, I'm just going to call him Mr. Do-It-All, number 0 for the Westside Wolverines, Jeremiah
Banks. Yeah, that name has been called all day today.
And he threw an absolute dime. He had to wait a little bit for it, but he threw an absolute dime to his receiver. And I apologize, but I didn't get the number of the receiver.
Yeah, that was either number 12 or number 21. Josiah Brown made the catch on that. I thought I saw a 1 and a 2, but it just had them backwards. Josiah Brown made the catch on that. So and listen, Jeremiah Banks stayed in the pocket because pressure was coming on him. So give him credit for standing up and making that throw with the pressure coming down on him.
And now they're going backwards, and this is not good.
Before the snap, full start, offense, number 4, 5-yard penalty. Repeat first down.
So that's Hayes. Who got that Hayes?
Xavier. Number 4. If they said number 4, that was Xavier Palacios. Got a head start.
Yeah. Gotta hold your water, young man.
Look like a defense.
They ain't gonna let him play.
No
Free
call.
play. Oh! 77? Is he eligible?
Tackle eligible. Tackle eligible.
The referee said, where'd he come from? He's got a 77 on it. Where'd he line up at?
Did he check in?
He just threw it to a guy. And do we have a score? He did get in the end zone, didn't he?
He did get in.
All right. So we got the 6 points. See here on the replay. Oh, no, that's live. He got in. Yeah. 2 points. Excuse me, 1 point. Kick it is 2 points. So there's the quarterback right there getting the ball into the end zone for the touchdown.
That's the end of the third quarter.
At the end of the third quarter.
The Wolverines have not given up. They have finally struck pay dirt.
19-7, end of 3. We'll be right back.
We are Cleveland.
We are Cleveland.
We are Cleveland.
We are Cleveland. We are Cleveland.
We are Cleveland.
We are Cleveland.
We are Cleveland.
We are Cleveland.
We are Cleveland and proud of it.
Now welcome back to the 8U Championship Series game here in Cleveland, Ohio at Collinwood Sports Complex, where the Westside Wolverines and the Glenville Elite Panthers are battling for the championship. Wolverines just scored for the first time, and Elite Panthers gets the football, tries up the middle. Nice move to the outside, dances to the top. He picks it up, and he crosses over midfield with a real nice, dicey run. Looks like that's number 6 on the play. That was a beautiful, beautiful run. Get you a name with that number.
Excellent run there, John. Running back cut right back to the middle there.
Might have been Crimmins. See right here, get through that line and pick them up and put them down. That's a good job.
Looks like number 2, Aiden Dixon. Some interesting numbers on the field there, but yeah, he got there first play, got into the Wolverines territory, and now they're back at it again.
That's number 1. I know that. And number 1 gets it all the way up to the 30, 41-yard line. Pickup of about 8.
Kai Jackson Paldo, he's been running well all day today. He's been reading those holes that his lineman has been giving him throughout the day today. Glenville is in striking distance again against the Wolverines.
So Glenville, their first possession here in the second half, I believe. The Wolverines had it all the third quarter almost. No, they did score the first possession. Glenville did score the first possession. This is their second possession of the second half. And they get it right up the middle. And that looks like number 1 again.
Is that 1 or 4? That's either Paldo or Hayes again. Getting that carry, toting the rock as they call it in some days.
Oh, good job. It looks like the Glenville coaches are a little pissed off. They got a score. They've been physical ever since. They just pounding the football, and we know they can throw it. So the defensive backs for the Wolverines have got to have their ears up because this team does have some talent. They will throw the football, and there's a reverse right there. And, he got beat outside.
Hit the wrong angle there.
Yeah, he did. Oh, he didn't push him out of bounds.
He didn't get out.
He thought he pushed him out of bounds.
And that is Zayden Torian.
Good job, Torian.
That is Zayden Torian.
He just took the football. Just a nice play. Hiked the football, reverse pivot, a jet sweep to the reverse.
Looks like about a 35-yard touchdown run there by Zayden.
Oh, he's gonna sleep good tonight.
Yeah, definitely. He's also. I think that may have been. Is that his second time in the end zone?
I believe so. Does it look like that was number 16 or? I thought it was number 10.
If he didn't get in twice, he's been a part of some big runs today. Zayden has. He's been a part of. If that's his first score. He caught an extra point. I knew I saw him in the end zone twice today.
Mm-hmm.
So he's had a touchdown and an extra point.
As we get some assistance from our staff. We can't catch it all, folks. We got some trusted eyes up here.
Timeout called on Glenville there.
That gives us some good information.
Timeout. Offense. Timeout is called at 5:38.
So
that is your third charge timeout.
5:38 to go in the ball game. 25-7. Glenville Elite Panthers over the Westside Wolverines. Both of these programs have been in Cleveland Muny football for quite some time. Damon Johnson, the coordinator and owner of the Westside Wolverines, and Mr. Perkins, the owner and coordinator, Sean Perkins of the Glenville Elite Panthers. Both gentlemen are stable in their communities, providing sports, some place to come and be safe, away from the negative things in life that kids can get into. But these two gentlemen have dedicated their lives to developing young men and young women and to find adults. And we see that every day on the streets of Cleveland.
And John, I'm sure both of these communities are very thankful for these organizations being there. to give those kids who want to be a part of football or something positive, something to do. And so those programs and having those programs in those communities are great to have.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are. We want to thank Cleveland, City of Cleveland, for their sponsorship and all the work that they do. Wow, nice stiff arm. Ooh, but he couldn't get in his zone. They shut it down.
Shut it down.
Yes, Boyd Watterson, Tim Highland in the group. I want to thank you for all the support that you give us, Cleveland. Like I said, the City of Cleveland, TV20. TV20, thank you. Your crew, your staff, your expertise. As you take a look at the extra point, got it up here a couple of times. He got a stiff arm, but then the Cavalry showed up.
Cavalry just showed up. I think he should have kept his way out a little bit more towards that corner, and maybe he would have gotten in. He cut up a little bit too fast, and he ran into a wall of those Westside Wolverine defensive guys.
I just knew he was going to stay outside. He planted that foot and tried to go inside, and it was just too much muscle mass there for him to carry all those guys into the end zone. But good job by the Glenville Panthers getting another score, assuring the win, dominating, as the coach told us at halftime that they talked about come out here to do. And it's been a Glenville afternoon here in the 8U championship game here at Collinwood Sports Complex. After the game is over, folks, we'd like for you to join us in selecting the MVPs on offense and on defense. We'll see if you guys can come up with the same results that our staff put together to award some special student athlete here at the end of the game. 1st and 10, 5:38 left to go in the ball game. Westside Wolverines, as Brown takes the ball at Banks, and he's brought down right at the line of scrimmage. I thought he had some room, but it was shut down pretty quick there by looks like that would be the left defensive end.
Yeah, trying to get a number on there. It looks like number 4. Javon Hayes looked like he made that good shoestring tackle going in as you would have thought the Wolverines were going to make some move down there on that play, but Hayes shut that down real fast to bring them up to a 2nd and 10.
Ball on the 35-yard line.
3 receivers set, only 2 receivers.
They spread them out, and they're going to run that way as Brown, as he gets the corner, and he's going to get upfield. Banks it is, and he's hit kind of late out of bounds.
Yeah, I think he was blocked into him.
Yes, he was.
I think the receiver was blocked into him.
Good effort there by number 8 for the Wolverines.
Yeah, I don't know if Glenville was paying attention on that last play, but the Wolverines had 3 receivers slotted out to the left and only had 2 corners back there. I think the Wolverines, and I know at this level it's hard, but at a higher level you would have seen someone made an adjustment to try and get somebody wide open going down that field. But still in fact they got a good run out of that play, and now they're inside of Glenville territory, trying to go ahead and make a mark before this game gets away from them.
Boy, they could have just threw a slip screen. You got 2 guys blocking, and just the one guy he can take off.
And again, to the right side, now you have the safety coming over finally. You got three receivers to the right there as well.
He's cheating inside though. 21. He's gonna run the football up the middle after they spread him out. He knows what to do with it. Hold on to that ball, young man. Great job right there by 21 of the Westside Wolverines. That will be all-star Josiah Brown.
Josiah Brown making another good run there, getting through the hole, seeing that opportunity there. Trying to get to the outside, was run down, but still a great run and a 1st down.
Westside Wolverines on the march. Just outside the red zone. There's the snap. He's going to the right. And the ball's out. Ball's out. And it looks like it's going to be Glenville ball.
Glenville has it.
Oh, my goodness. The last thing the Wolverines needed but it's the biggest thing that Glenville needed as the turnover at a bad time with 4 minutes to go in the ball game. You take a look at it here, Bill.
Got a hand in there and punch that ball right out. Second lost turnover for the day for Westside Wolverines. And that cannot be a recipe of success for them when you're in a situation like that. 2 turnovers in a game, when you lose the turnover battle, generally that does not fare in your favor.
No, it does not. And I think altogether the Wolverines have had 3 turnovers today. None of them came at a good time. Glenville has taken advantage of it. And you can see the timeout called by the Wolverines. On that play, Brown was holding the ball. Jeremiah Banks. I'm sorry, Banks. Banks was holding the ball kind of loosely, but we see more and more today defenders going after that football. And they're coaching this stuff up. There's drills for it, right?
Yeah. Nowadays, that is a drill. That is the punch drill. The punch drill is something that is practiced. The punch drill, that is something that is practiced in football on all levels today, and where you get these athletes, and I've seen where you've had guys give up touchdowns or tackles and yardage trying to punch the ball out. And it's a good technique, it's a good drill when you're trying to cause a turnover, but one of the things that it's taken away from is the good technique of tackling. But in this play here, they ended up getting the turnover out of it. And just like you said, he's running with that. When you run with that ball loosely, you open up that door and give that defense an opportunity to get that ball out of there.
Offensive coaches coach it all the time. When you get into the crowd, when anybody comes around you, you got to secure that football, because the first guy is going after it and the second guy is going for you. They coach it like that today. As Glenville tries it up the middle, right there is number 7 on the carry for the Panthers, and that would be Darion Jackson.
Darion Jackson.
Mary Bethune Elementary School, 3rd grader, honor roll student, and he loves playing baseball. His favorite team is the Giants, and Malik Neighbors is his favorite player.
It's a good player. It's a good player to have. I believe he's injured this year right now.
Yeah, he's out right now. I had him on my fantasy football team.
Oh, wow. Yeah, he had a good year last year. So, yeah, he definitely would have been one everyone would have tried to get this year.
Yeah, they tried the left side this time. Stiff arm. One stiff arm trying to get another one across, but it's too many Wolverines.
Wolverines swarmed that time. Defense stepped up that time. As the clock is ticking against them, we're at 3 minutes now and running. Wolverines are going to have to try and get a stop, maybe force a turnover to try and get the ball back and get a quick score if they're going to cut into this game.
Keys for the Westside Wolverines today was have a swarming defense, win the line of scrimmage, and the offense must sustain drives and score. The swarming defense, I've seen that today.
Yes, definitely,
I've seen that today. Winning the line of scrimmage, I've seen that a few times with Brown getting loose. With Banks getting loose. But sustaining drives by the offense, that's been the Achilles heel. Oh! Tough running there. And that number 1, looks like that was number 1.
Yep.
Paldo running hard, getting it done. That's him, number 1.
Paldo, good run there, shook that tackle, and then met with that linebacker, met with Banks. Again, Banks is somewhere around, but Banks lost that battle on this play there.
I got to have Banks for defensive player of the game. I'm putting him down right now.
Listen, that guy got my vote. That guy offensively and defensively, he almost would have been able to, got a both. He had a shot at getting both of them because he's been all over the place today.
Yeah, he just has to get in the end zone a few more times. That's all. As a tough run on the right side of the left side of the line right there. It looked like that was number 2 on that carry, Aiden Dixon. Didn't get much. Barely back to the line of scrimmage. So it's going to be second and 10.
Yeah. With those Wolverines, you know, Banks has been the spearhead for them throughout this entire game. I will tell you, for those getting that player of the game from Glenville, you've had a lot of players do a lot of things in this game. So that's going to be an interesting choice to see who's going to be their player of the game.
So as we approach the end of the ball game, under 1 minute to go, I want to say congratulations to the Glenville Elite Panthers for the 8U championship. As you see, number 0 scoot around the corner for a first down as he points it out so you guys don't get confused. And that would be Zayton Torian on the run for a first down, and he's got some memories now too.
Yeah, as you look over to the sideline, and Glenville coaches are now picking up the flags and starting to wave them across the sideline. The kids look like they're starting to line up on the 50 to shake hands as we get under 10 seconds, and it looks like this game is going to be over, John.
Well, congratulations to the Glenville Elite Tar Blooders, as that's the last play of the ball game. 2025 8U championship game as we start off this championship series in Cleveland Muny football with the Glenville Elite Panthers winning over the Westside Wolverines 25-7. Bill and I have had a great time calling the game for you. We'll join you after the ceremony, the trophy ceremony down on the field with Director of Cleveland Muny Football, Jason Dunn. We'll be back right after this. Oh, and don't forget, the players of the game, offense and defense. Let's see if you can match up with our experts up here in the booth. We'll be right back.
This is Jason Dunn, Director of the Cleveland Muny Football League, at the conclusion of our 8U championship game. Let's give it up for both teams, the Westside Wolverines and the Glenville Elite Panthers, for a fantastic performance today. So I'm now joined by our 2025 runner-ups, the Westside Wolverines. I want to bring up head coach, Coach Shannon. Come up here for a second, Coach. All right, Coach, this is a big accomplishment to be one of the final 2 teams remaining. You guys had a tremendous season. You know, knew it was going to be an uphill battle playing against the Glenville Elite Panthers today. You guys were more than prepared. They made a few more plays, but that takes nothing away from your preparation and your performance today. You want to just kind of put this in words, what this meant for you and for your kids to make it here to the championship today?
You know what? I had these guys since rookie tackle. And, you know, it's been three years for these guys right now. You know, these guys, they deserve it. They work hard at it. Very great group. I ain't had all of them. Only had a few, but great group. We just came up a little bit short.
You know, and, hey, nevertheless, you guys are winners. And we want to highlight one of our game MVPs today with an outstanding performance on defense. One of the biggest game-saving, touchdown-saving tackles of the day was by number 0 with 9 tackles, Jeremiah Banks.
Come on, Coach.
Hey, Jeremiah, outstanding job today. You are more than deserving of this award today as our defensive MVP. You want to give thanks to anybody today?
My mom.
Okay. Go, Mom. He really appreciates you. He appreciates his coaching staff. And want to present you with this right here, Jeremiah. And we now want to present the runner-up trophy to the Westside Wolverines for the 8U championship game. We got all the kids in here. You got them all. Okay. I am now joined by your 8U Division 2025 city champions, the Glenville Elite Panthers. Outstanding job by the Elite Panthers. I want to bring up head coach, Coach Prado. You want to join me up here? Coach, tremendous job today. You guys got off both teams to a rocky start early. Quarterbacks had issues holding on to the ball. Some fumbled snaps, but nevertheless, you rallied the troops together. The kids believed in what you guys been preaching and telling them all year about hard work, determination, and at the end of the day, the simple things, X's and O's, tackling and blocking. You just want to kind of put this in words, what this meant for you to make to the championship day and capture that crown.
Yes, sir. This team is very special to me. We have a lot of new players who were underdogs coming into this year, and they believed in me as much as I believed in them. Like I said at halftime, just next play mentality for this team. We can't get down on mistakes because it's going to happen at this age. So I do my best to try to tell them next play, keep our composure, and let's go win the game.
Coach, you guys definitely did a tremendous job. Want to give it out to yourself and your entire coaching staff. All of your parents out here in Glenville Nation for supporting the champs. So we want to bring up, we got a specialty award for Glenville, and we want to bring up our offensive MVP, okay? 5 carries, 65 yards on the day with 2 touchdowns. Number 0, Zayden Torian, join us up here. Hey, today, individually, was all about the zeros, but you guys proved to be number 1 today. Hey, you want to give thanks to anybody?
My mom and my team.
You want to give a big shout out to Mom. Hey, moms are special always. So, Zayden, you deserve this honor right here as our 2025 offensive MVP. And guess what, Zay? We also got something for you to put on this finger, too. So we will now present the 2025 8U Division City Championship Trophy